Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Sacramento Kings. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for him.
What a great trend it's been for him in terms of his rebounding. He's been getting after it on the glass these past few months. His numbers are way up, and that makes him so much more effective as an all-around contributor.
Now Sacramento starting five. Outside on the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Then there's Achua. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And for the Spurs, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. You know, RJ, you can feel the excitement in the air. It's the season opener for both these teams.
The wait is finally over for these fans. Both teams hoping to kick things off with a win, so I expect a lot of effort tonight.
Here's Castle. Back to Fox. Hands it from downtown.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Now Westbrook. He is definitely not pleased how he played against Orlando. Pass to DeRozan. Low block shot. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Outside, Fox. Vassell a screen on Westbrook. Fox against Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Fox, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Sacramento moving it around. Vassell against DeRozan. Shoots over Vassell. DeRozan's shot is off. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Achua. Westbrook a screen on Barnes. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the night.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
Three-pointer, Fox. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. First free throw is good. That one misses. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 6. There's the triple. Another miss by Fox.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
DeRozan finds Westbrook. Levine for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Barnes passes to Fox. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. The Kings trail by 3. Now here's Levine. Nothing on the board. Can't cash in from close range. Fox looking it over. Pass to Castle. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Kings.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Levine passes to Westbrook. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Spurs leading by 3. Now Castle. Sohan, the pass to Fox. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fox has got 8 points.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Outside Westbrook. Over Fox. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Sohan with the screen. Castle, no one around him. Goes back up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Easy to see where so many people are high on Sohan. His energy, oh, it's infectious.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Sohan. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. He had a strong showing last season. 17th in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And really a good season for him distributing the basketball. Whether it was the drive and dish, pick and roll, fast break, he was money all year long. Back to DeRozan. A three ball. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Vassell outside. Good on the triple.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Here's DeRozan following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Going inside to the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. In fourth, the Spurs.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. Takes it inside, lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 10 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Levine. Still scoreless. And that one is good.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Magic. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Lots of room. Rebound by the Kings. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense. Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's DeRozan following the bucket by the Spurs. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 12.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
DeRozan inside. Covered by Vassell. And DeRozan kicks to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Doesn't go for him.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Outside, Fox. Barnes outside. The Spurs working the ball around now. Vassell, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history. You can see the work LaVine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. And the Spurs with possession. A 12-point game. Pass to Champagnie from the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Sacramento's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Monk outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Spurs leading by 12. Johnson, the pass to Harper. Now Cornette. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Harper from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Clifford. Pass to Monk. Here's Stevens. No good from outside. Johnson outside. Hunter grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 12. Here's Stephens. Now, here's Hunter. To the middle. Wants to get it to Eubanks, and does. And that one, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Harper. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. From the wing. And no good. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Pass to Hunter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. San Antonio leading by 10. Zohan, the pass to Harper. Inside, it's intercepted. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Here's Stephens. He's guarded by Harper. That one goes. Count it.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Cornette
really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
For 3, Hunter. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here is Harper. Hasn't made one yet. Johnson outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Suns. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hunter for 3. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. 13-point lead. Yep, that one goes. Sohan's got 5.
Kept moving and working inside. Jeremy finally found the position and finished it.
Hunter with it. Can they get it? And so it's the San Antonio Spurs riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Harper is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Monk. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. Outside, Levine. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. That one wide left. Spurs leading by 12. Harper in the corner. Fires it up. The quick look, no good that time. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Clifford. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here's Harper from the arc. Another miss by Harper.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Eubanks. Outside, Fox. Johnson sets the screen for Fox. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Monk. Sacramento moving it around. And here's Levine. Pulls it up. The rebound by Johnson.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Now Fox. He's got 14. To the inside. The kick out to Harper. There's a screen. There's the 3. Cornette tips it back in. And now it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Benyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Sacramento. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Eubanks the pass to DeRozan. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 14. For the 3. That shot off.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Monk, the pass to Levine. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Fox. He had 15 points last outing. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Trains the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
With a multi-skilled guard like Fox, you love seeing him spread the ball around.
Monk dishes to DeRozan. Shoots over Olynyk. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hunter against Johnson. And here is Olynyk. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Olynyk's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's DeRozan. Count that bucket.
Beating good defense, DeRozan scores even when it's not easy.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Fox against Monk. Fox, no good. The Kings trail by 14. DeRozan's shot is good. And that's now 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Clock at 6. Now Johnson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
I love whenever Johnson looks to really score inside. Certainly has the touch and the confidence to get it done in there.
Monk kicks to DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Spurs leading by 12. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Now Monk, following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. DeRozan inside. He's against Olynyk, and DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Monk. Monk's got 3 assists now in this one. San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. DeRozan scanning the floor. And the lead is down inside single digits. DeRozan's got 17 now.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Fox with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Johnson in the corner. Fires the 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 11.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Monk. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. On the wing, Fox. DeRozan defending. Got a piece of it. Monk with the ball. Levine kicks to Hunter. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Puts up a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Fox gets it to go. He's got 16.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
DeRozan finds Levine. Outside DeRozan. Shot from 12. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. On the wing, Fox. Monk defending. Fox against Monk. Pass to Olynyk. Just 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 13. Now Monk. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando. Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The Kings trail by 13. Monk outside. Pass to DeRozan. Down low. Here's Hunter. Now here's DeRozan. Defended by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Monk dishes to DeRozan. Tries the spin move. Can they get it? And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the inside. It's stolen by Monk. DeRozan on the wing. And the 3 ball is good. DeRozan's got 20 points.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. 4th, the Kings.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Harper the pass to Vassell. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Westbrook. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Hunter on the wing. Back to Westbrook. And here is Achua. And DeRozan kicks to Westbrook. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's San Antonio up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Look here now at Sacramento. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
Bench mob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The Kings trail by 12. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Achua. So it's Sacramento now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Achua. Wants to get it to DeRozan, and does. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 22.
One of the best in the league at drawing contact. DeRozan doesn't get the whistle there, but sends it home anyway.
On the wing, Fox. Inside. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Barnes finds Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on DeRozan. Vassell, no good. The Kings trail by 13. Outside, Levine. Kings moving the ball around. No good on the three. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for Sacramento, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Achua kicks to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Baseline try. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. San Antonio leading by 13. On the wing, Fox. Castle on the wing. They get it again. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
San Antonio shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eden.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Castle, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got 26 points.
Ooh, and when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable, and he's feeling it right now.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Fox. Jacks up a three. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. He's got 19.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And here's some numbers on Fox. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 23 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bean passes to DeRozan. There's a screen by Achua. Rejection by Wembanyama. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Fox. 19 points in the game. That one's not going to go.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
They get it back. The kick out to Westbrook. There's a screen by Achua. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
I love watching Westbrook get creative in pick and rolls and looking to create with his ball handling.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Kings have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Westbrook against Vassell. Pass to Levine. Right side, DeRozan. Launches a three. Offensive rebound.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Back to Fox. Vassell left side. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
He's been working on a shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Now, here's Achua. Outside DeRozan. The tray. Buries it from three-point range. DeRozan's got 29.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Barnes outside. A three-pointer, no good. The Kings trail by 10. Westbrook scanning the floor. Westbrook with a screen for DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Misses the 3. The Kings have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And DeRozan kicks to Achua. Defended by Wembanyama. DeRozan dishes to Westbrook. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Westbrook's got 7 now in this quarter. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Fox. He's got 19. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sacramento. Hunter comes in for Achua. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Second is Zach LaVine.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
The Kings trail by 10. And here's DeRozan. He has 29. He puts it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Back to Castle. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
The energy Westbrook plays with is infectious. He looks to hit the boards whenever he can.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And a new front office taken over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines, and significant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual.
Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball, because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Monk comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Carter in for Russell Westbrook. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Harper against Carter. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's denied. Now Hunter. Now Carter. He's guarded by Harper. Outside DeRozan. Now Eubanks. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Hunter, no good.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
A nice shot by Sohan.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Carter with it. Pass to Hunter. Now here's DeRozan. Over Sohan. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 10 in the bucket there from DeMar DeRozan.
This is how DeRozan is wired. If you let him, this man will light you up, and he's had a big night.
Outside Harper. Lets it go with the three. DeRozan with the rebound. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Spurs leading by 10. Harper in the corner. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Monk. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Harper. Wembanyama has got 9 points in the quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside DeRozan. Bucket is good. DeRozan's got 15 points here in the second half.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Champagny. Now Wembanyama. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Kings trail by 12. Now Carter. Scoreless thus far. And here's DeRozan. Defended by Sohan. And it's DeRozan missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Monk. Johnson, a wide open look, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
In the corner, it's Monk. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Monk's got his second basket of the night. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the center filling out the middle. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Monk. Shoots the three. Rebound San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. Johnson, the pass to Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now, Cornette. On the wing, Johnson. That three off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Levine kicks to Monk. Pass to Hunter. Here's Eubanks. And here's Levine. A three-pointer off the mark.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Back from outside. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Monk. Pass to Levine. Now, Hunter. They set the screen. Outside, Levine. For 3. Sacramento again missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
And Fox gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Monk. Pass to Levine. In the corner, Eubanks with it. Puts up a deep 3. Again, Levine missing. Spurs leading by 17. Right side, Fox. Harper with a screen on Levine. Fox finds Sohan. Levine against Fox. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's Sohan missing. The Kings trail by 17. Outside, Levine. Back to Monk. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Sinks the triple.
Every time Monk steps up and knocks down a 3, it just looks so effortless.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Some changes here for the Spurs. Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. That's Bryant in for Harper. And the Kings making a change here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She's pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
2 shots. Max on the first.
And the first one drops. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
San Antonio making a switch here. Harper's checked in, and a change for the Kings. Eubanks is checked in.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
Now here's DeRozan. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
a premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Shot left block. Basket counts. Fox has got 29 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
San Antonio leading by 15. Johnson sets the screen for Fox. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fox has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's DeRozan. Hits the target from 18 feet.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. Fox, no good. The Kings trail by 15. DeRozan inside. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Outside, Fox takes the three. Offensive rebound, Wembanyama. No good, shot missing. Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Monk, no one around him. The three-pointer is right on target. Monk's got 9 points now in just the second half. San Antonio leading by 10. Outside, Fox. Six to shoot. The high post shot, and that's good for 2. Fox has got 33.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Monk outside. Outside DeRozan. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
To the middle. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Outside DeRozan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
A different look now for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
San Antonio leading by 9. Barnes outside. Pass to Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. And the basket by Vassell.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 three-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Outside, Levine. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Vassell. And it's DeRozan missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got 35.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
Outside, Levine. Back to DeRozan. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Fox against Westbrook. Fox passes to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist in the game.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Now, here's DeRozan. Back to Westbrook from past the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. The basket is good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Now, here's Fox, following the miss by DeRozan. And there's Wembanyama, and the assist by Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 now on the night. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to DeRozan. Now Achua. There's a screen by Achua. Again, the miss by the King. Spurs leading by 19. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Levine. Outside DeRozan. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Monk outside. There's a good screen. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And the basket is good. And the Spurs with possession. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Waters. They set the pick. This one for three. Hunter grabs the miss. And here are the Kings now. Here's Plowden. Here's Clifford. The three. He's off on that one. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Here's McLaughlin. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now we present our player of the game.